Hey everybody, Josh coming to you with another barefoot shoe review, and today we're doing a new company to the channel. The company Lonowear, and the model is the Flow. The Lonowear Flow model, cross trainer, athletic shoe, lightweight, barefoot, all with it. So, all right, we're gonna dive right in. I'm gonna tell you about the company up front, and then I'll get into the specifics of the shoe. Okay, so Lonowear, you probably haven't heard of them. As I mentioned, they're a new company to the channel. They've existed only since 2021, so that's about 3 years at the time I'm recording this video. But the owner and founder, Benjamin Hui, has been designing and making shoes for global brands for 15 years. He decided to launch out on his own with a barefoot shoe brand in 2021, Lonowear. All right, so why is it called Lonowear? Lono is the Hawaiian god associated with fertility, agriculture, peace, rainfall, and music. Okay, so how does that relate to the company? They want to help you to love life and nature without compromises. So loving life and nature without compromises is kind of the company mission. And they do have 5 core values that I think were interesting enough to bring to bear here on the video, if you want to learn those real quick. Biodegradability. Biodegradability, that's a big one for, like if you're loving life and nature without compromises, biodegradability, you don't want to pollute the earth with your products. So biodegradability is huge, along with some of these other ones that we're talking about. Now, they did some groundbreaking technology. Gone tech materials is what the gone tech, in other words, materials that are eventually going to be gone from the earth, biodegradable, right? So they have gone yarn, gone foam, and a gone sole. So this whole shoe, if you were to throw it in a landfill, will be disappeared from presence on the earth, having taken energetic form by then in 3 years. It'll be completely gone from a landfill in 3 years. It's biodegradable. Boom. But while it's biodegradable, the second value, it's also durable. So durability is the second one. They found common shoe failure points out there and tried to design around them so that the shoes will last you longer. And I can probably touch on some of those, like the extra little grip here, the extra grip here, the little crease here, this little kink, because most shoes, when you bend like that, it either ends up cracking or peeling the glue or falling apart there. So things like that, little failure points they designed around, double stitching, things like that that are going to make the shoe more durable. Next, the third core value, simplicity. They say timeless, simple, streamlined aesthetics and materials. So, I mean, it's a classic look. Of course, I chose the craziest color out there. They do have 4 colors, so it's okay. They have black, white, gray, and I chose the crazy kind of minty green, aqua, blue, green, whatever you want to call it. They call it green, but I love it. The fourth value, biodiversity. Now, this is the one I had to look up and go, what do you mean by that? So they, first of all, avoid animal byproducts. So I believe it's vegan. I'm going to double check on that terminology, but they do avoid animal byproducts. But biodiversity, they extract plastic and they turn it into this material that is now biodegradable through a transformative proprietary process. So you got to respect that kind of technology that's looking at saving the earth. Fifth core value, last one, efficiency. They use what's called smart manufacturing, and the fly knit process that they make this mesh with avoids waste, so they're not a bunch of extra materials and they're cutting out things and then throwing away all these scraps and polluting the earth, right? And they, what was the other thing about the efficiency? Smaller batches, and they limit the options and colors and things like that. So like I said, there's 4 colors. They limit the options and all that to avoid overstocking in warehouses and all that kind of stuff, and then eventually having to throw them away and again, pollute the earth. So those are the 5 core principles that define the brand. Now let's jump into the shoe. Again, this is the Lonowear Flow model. Of course, because it's a barefoot shoe company, they uphold the barefoot shoe values, what we call around here. 0 drop from heel to toe. No heels, no toe springs. You're standing on a flat surface as you were designed to stand, all right? On the inside, there's no arch support. Why? Because your arches are great the way they are, as long as you keep them strong by not stuffing arch support in them, all right? So no arch support in there. Next, they are shoes shaped like a human foot. You will notice there are many different shapes of human foot. This one in particular looks more probably, ideal for a plateau, a mountain, or a slope-shaped foot. So that's a pretty good majority of people out there. That's the shape. I'll show you from the bottom. And while I'm showing you the bottom to see the shape of the shoe, you will also, we'll talk about the 4th barefoot shoe value, which is thin, flexible soles with good ground feel. So we're talking about the soles. I'm going to show you the grip real fast. It's kind of got this hexagonal design with some parts that stick up and some parts that go in, and it's very cool and original. I've never seen anything like that. Plus they put the extra grip by the toe and the extra grip at the heel. Again, those common failure points, right? So very cool design. So on the thin flexible sole, it does come with a 2mm removable insole. So you yank that out of there, you're left with a 6mm sole. So total stack height, if you leave this in, is about 8mm, but you can yank it and go down to 6, which is at the thinner end of the barefoot shoe thickness scale. They are plenty flexible, okay? Obviously, the wave test is more than appropriate on this shoe, and you know, you can do your nice little roll test, your hot dog bun test, your twisty test. This shoe, I mean, I can't even twist my hand around enough times. Look at that. It's awesome. So anything your foot needs to do, the way your foot wants to move naturally, gripping, doing whatever you want your foot to do, it can do in this shoe. Awesome shoes. All right. So all the barefoot shoe values are intact. I mentioned the thickness of the sole. The weight, they are ultra lightweight, 10 ounces per shoe. So this total pair of shoes, 20 ounces. Boom. What else? Nice details, okay? Some of the nice details. This is a cross trainer shoe. So even though it's super lightweight, breathable. Speaking of breathability, I should show you this Gone mesh. You can probably see the skin of my finger showing through there. I don't know what you can see exactly on the camera, but those are actual holes where air can pass through. A lot of these mesh shoes, you know, if you look at them close enough, you're like, is there really any air holes there? I can't tell. But this one, you can definitely see that you got some good airflow there. All right. Details. Okay, so since they are cross trainers, they have this cool lacing design where the laces go across the top of the foot, which gives you a lot of play in how, you know, they accommodate a variety of sizes and volumes of feet. You can definitely shrink the lacing down or expand it, and with the mesh, stretchy mesh material, I can show you how it stretches. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing here, but it's definitely stretchy. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So it can accommodate a lot of different sizes of feet, and you can do, I mean, if you have big enough feet, you probably just yank the lace off entirely. But along with the laces, it has this side panel here, which you can kind of see it. There's like a gap in there. And this is like extra strength on the side for side-to-side stabilization for cross-training type stuff, okay? This little thing, this little tiny flap, it's a very thin material flap at the back to protect your Achilles tendon skin area from the back edge of the shoe. I have a couple of other mesh shoes that I won't name names, but that's the one part of the shoe that bothers my feet if I wear no socks, is that. And this little guy, these kind of little tiny design details just make the difference to protect your heel and keep you comfortable. I love this type of shoe. It's not got a separated tongue or anything else. It's just going for like that seamless kind of feel, you know, and there, well, you know, no rough areas or anything to rub on your feet. So I love that. What else design wise? I already talked about the little extra grippy there, cool soles, the mesh, breathability. I don't know what else to tell you. Look at that shoe. It's beautiful. It's a cool color. Of course, you know me. I got to get the craziest color just to try it out. And so it can look pretty on the video. Check it out. Very cool. Lonowear. All right. Now, as far as reviews and things like, returns and things like that, and shipping, they shipped from Hong Kong. And it takes only 7 to 10 days. Shipping is only $10 for one pair. If you get 2 pairs, the shipping is free. They do offer exchanges for unworn shoes for sizing and defective issues. The customer has to pay for the shipping back to their U.S. partner. You're not paying to ship to Hong Kong. You pay to ship to their U.S. partner, and then they ship you the new pair. Okay, the price, of course, $79 at the time of this video. $79. They're trying to keep the pricing low for you, and got to respect that for a company like this that's on top of the tech, the biodegradability, and all these other things that are environmentally friendly, good for us, good for the planet. And just, you know, kind of groundbreaking shoes in some ways for $79. I mean, dude, a lot of barefoot shoes out there are twice that. So you got to respect the price, $79. But if you use my information in the video description, of course you save a little, right? You save 5%. That brings you down to like $75 or so. That's the Lonowear Flow. I am going to try them on my feet so you can see them on my feet. I'm going to give them some wear. I'm going to run around the neighborhood in them, try them out, give you my final thoughts, all right? See you in a minute. All right, we're back for the conclusion of this video. I took a break for a couple of days, and of course I wanted to try these out for you legit, wear them myself and see if they were all they were cracked up to be. And I gotta tell you, so far so good. I've worn them around the neighborhood on my morning walks for a few days now, and so I don't really have an estimate for miles, probably at least 5 miles I'll put on, which is not a ton, I'll grant you that, but nonetheless they're very comfortable. My feet are 11 centimeters wide, and even though these, I told you I measured the insole at like 10.6, 10.7, because of this fleshy, stretchy, I mean, you can see my thumb poking out there. Look how stretchy the mesh is. So yeah, a couple extra millimeters of my foot is plenty. Perfect. It's so comfortable. It's like a nice stretchy kind of sock feel, and I'm impressed. I really liked them. No signs of unusual wear or uncomfortability. I mentioned this little flap earlier on the video, and I had zero discomfort around my Achilles tendon area. Very cool shoes. I'm excited about the brand. I can't wait to see what else they come out with in terms of styles and different types of shoes and things like that. Maybe some hiking boots. Maybe, who knows? I mean, who knows what Benjamin will pull out of the hat for us. But I'm appreciative of the brand and the shoe. It's awesome. If you need a trainer, I mean, dude, with my discount information below, $75, barefoot friendly, ultra light, flexible, breathable, durable, biodegradable. Boom. What more do you want? All right, try these out. Use my info below. Appreciate it. Beyond that, don't forget, hit like, subscribe, hit notify so that you catch my videos when they come out. And last, you're going to want to follow me on Instagram at BarefootShoeJosh. The reviews I do on Instagram are more detailed than what I do here. Plus cool pics of shoes on your Instagram feed. Follow me there. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one.